classes have some sort of way to heal or have some access to healing.
We're live, everybody.
Hello,
Welcome.
everybody.
Hey, nice.
Got kind of like a relaxed campaign wrap-up session for tonight. Semi-relaxed, semi-intense. We'll see what happens, you know. But
who knows at this point?
For sure. What's that?
Who knows at this point?
Absolutely. I mean, last game was tragic, epic.
Went down swinging.
Yeah, absolutely. A valiant effort by the heroes to save the realm. And we'll get into the aftermath on, today's game. I mean, you guys set out to prevent a powerful titan from lifting a mountain from the earth and just in a race against time and circumstance, you guys met your end, met your demise.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. All of that, yes.
I felt like we had a lot of positivity before we went live, and now it's
it's gone. Mood kill. We're here discussing old days and party dynamics, and everyone's dead. We failed. It's over.
So, I've been debating or pondering how to go about this because there's some different circumstances or situations that'll take place post-mortem. I mean, this is Gira. You have the soul storm to contend with if you've perished. And you have perished. But we'll just dive into the game since we're kind of anxious to find out what happens. I am as well, because I do not yet know. Of course, we are telling a story, but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes era. And Jason, I think your mic muted, my friend.
This was the Heroes era.
Oh, no, now we hear you.
I was just not talking about moving my mouth. Sorry.
No worries. I'm sorry. I do want to thank the people who've stuck with us through the campaign, too. And we've got a new campaign launching in the new year. It's going to be awesome. So we'll continue here, though, and wrap things up probably tonight. And so to begin, Eric, Rowan, and Silverado have ascended to the Pantheon of Gira through their affiliations with Crinbar and Dunlop. You will be memorialized in the creation of future realm stones. And these stones will depict each of the three members of the Trident, alternatingly, as you have done in the past. With Crinbar and Dunlop settling on using Rowan for future stones, determining that his dedication to Brahms served as a better match for preserving a realm than that perhaps Vincent had too many demons, so to speak.
Probably the better move.
And so, not only will you be memorialized, but you have earned a place among the Pantheon of Gira as regional deities, as demigods. You will receive omniscience, divine influence, cultural influence over Dunlop City, Dunlop Valley, N2, Stone Fork, Three Hammers. And if your following grows, your influence might expand to the rest of Seven Cities and Dalrin Caillou. Furthermore, to protect these stones as they come to be a part of common knowledge, they are being encased in the ruby shell that adorns Crinbar himself. And this serves as a greater protection against all but the strongest magic. And your acts of heroism served as Crinbar's final reminder that he cannot be a bystander. And Crinbar joined the war against the Ordning. And with Ruby, his ancient red dragon, they thwarted the efforts to raise Mount Sagintha. Because as you recall, there were many mountains at play.
Right.
Tanzajin, the Storm Titan that slayed Eric and Rowan, made crucial errors when he struck the world chains. The witches of the Great Old One were interrupted during their ritual. And when he thought they had been slain, meaning the three of you the first time, Tanzajin made the mistake of striking the world chains while the ritual was yet again interrupted. As you recall, I think it was Silverado that miraculously hopped up from being unconscious, and you guys gave another effort against, this ritual going on. But then, when that happened, his hammer was shattered. But then he ended Eric and Rowan and cast them into the depths of the sea, and they were lost to the depths. Mastrovin's party was defeated, but because they were able to act as a unified force, because of the trident, they slayed many giants, including Vulcanbringer.
Nice.
Hondrzul's army united with that of Dunlop's, and they drove the giants from Dalrin Caillou and from Deepest Gold before the ritual to lift the mountain could be completed. And these things will come to pass regardless of what happens during Rowan and Eric's passing from the world of the living to the afterlives. And we will get to that. But first, we will go to Silverado. And Silverado, you drift down into the depths of the ocean for hours. You enter a meditative state while unconscious. And you awaken sometime later. Each of your shoulders and arms are being grasped by a majestic-looking man and woman who move quickly through the water as they hold you. These are Tritons, people of the deep, servants of Therazessa who have been sent to aid you. They silence any of your attempts to speak and warn the creature listens. They say this in some foreign tongue that you understand perfectly. And as you travel, you see the deep sea of Gira is alight with plant life and strange alien fish, all glowing radiantly. But then a shadow passes over the landscape. And suddenly, Silverado, you see yourself through a many-lensed eye, like that of a spider. But what serve you as eyes are small chaos stones at the end of each of these creatures' tentacles. And one of the Tritons next to you whispers, "A spawn of the Groza. We must fight." And Silverado, as your vision emanates from this creature, you envision patterns of movement, as if weaving a basket, and the tentacles of the Groza spawn follow you. You begin to emulate these patterns, and the Groza's tentacles become tied up amongst each other. And if you would, please roll initiative.
Interesting.
And you are deep in the sea. There are two Tritons by your side, and I'm going to give control of these to Chris and Jason. You may need to choose some spells for them.
As a clarification question,
Yes,
was this technically a long rest?
it was.
Or okay. And then
Yes, and you have leveled up, of course.
let me input some things. But not much, but some stuff.
So,
Okay.
Jason, in your journal should be Aaron Therazessa. And I did not complete these. My apologies. And I also wanted to save some of the spell selection for you, too. And then, Chris, you should have access to Mursa Therazessa. And these...
Ursa. Ah, yes.
And you're plainly outfitted with scale mail, tridents, and longbows. I meant to give each of you 2-weapon fighting as well as archery, so that you can choose what you like from that. But you do have ranger spells to select if you please, and I will move us over to the battle map. And you're at level 14.
we're fighting a giant. Oh my god. That is terrifying to look at.
Silverado, will you please pull your token onto the map?
Yeah.
And you will be amongst the tentacles of this monster, as described.
So we're level 14.
Yes. I did my best to make these level 14 rangers for you guys, so you might need to correct things, though.
While they grab their spells, I'll be right back.
Sure. Let's see if I can find...
All right, Jason. So we know we get 8 spells up to 4th level.
I think it's 4, 3, 3, 1. Is that the distribution?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Roll20 character sheet does automatically update the spell slots that you have available based on your class and level. So it has that. I just have to get the spells themselves. Good thing I've been looking at the ranger spells.
Right on. I would have. I didn't want to give you guys a heads up because I didn't want any spoilers. Try to find a good token for you guys as well.
Sorry, I mean, spell casting is pretty straightforward. So
yeah.
Or I mean, they're spells. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not finding the best options in my library here. Let's see. Go with something simple, I guess. You got that meatloaf?
And some mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
But the meatloaf shrunk, so it's a very small piece. It's sad. Oh, crap. So this
oh, there we go.
Fish angler creature is made of gearbolsh.
This is a many-tentacled monster swimming through the depths.
Huh. It has chaos stones at the end of each tentacle, eh?
This is not working.
I have some things I can try to make this interesting. Or I can go the safe route.
Well, I would favor you not dying, since we've kind of done that whole
shebang.
We've done that whole thing, yeah.
All
so, right. However you feel, you will achieve victory. I prefer that.
Well, a few of these things I can do once and be like, that's probably not going to work, and then move on, as most of my abilities are.
And you guys obviously can pick your spells, knowing that you're used to hunting creatures such as this.
Okay.
So I've got a 21 initiative from Silverado. Sorry to spring this on you guys. Just I know we'll be able to dive right into it.
It's fine. It's just that I'm having an issue with Roll20s. It won't give me just the ranger spells. It's giving me all of the spells.
Of course.
Even when I try to go to the ranger spell list, it's giving me all of the spells. So I have to look it up in a different thing and try to find what's what here. I'm going to do D&D Wiki instead.
Yeah. I noticed that was really challenging as far as spell lists go.
There we go. Okay.
searching through like 1,000 spells if it's not confined to class. An 18 from Merso.
Oh, you rolled it already. Wait.
Did it roll Jason's as Merso? Because I did make copies. Did you roll initiative, Jason? You unmuted, my friend.
Yeah, I did roll. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries. Jason, does yours show up as Merso or as Aaron?
Aaron.
Okay, that's interesting. It comes up as Merso on the initiative. Or in the
Oh yeah, it says it underneath there, right? Yeah, you're right.
in the roll log. I think it's because I made it as a copy of Merso. So it must be hung up on that. Nonetheless, Silverado at 21. You can act first. Again, you have tangled up this beast's tentacles by following the patterns that have kind of just come to your mind. And go ahead.
Can I attempt to spend a key point to draw power from these chaos stones?
Yes.
While I will use a key point, and thinking about how I've had these strange visions from absorbing the power of a chaos stone to seeing these patterns in advance, I'm going to use my bonus action. I assume it's a bonus action to expend a key point and harness the power from one of the many chaos stones on the end of its tentacles and try to use it to my advantage. And that is I don't know, you tell me what happens. You're a ball game.
Oh, sorry.
Well, can you search for a beholder so you have access to the list here of
Oh, yes.
its rays, and you can select which ray you would like to use to target this beast with. The ones that deal most damage, I think it's the disintegration ray or the death ray.
I just gotta pull up some site that has it. How do you not have it? Let's see if this has it. Yeah.
Jason, did you add Fog Cloud and Gust of Wind to your character sheet?
Well, they were just there.
Oh, those were just there already? Okay. Because they just like showed up on mine, so didn't know if we were working off the same thing or something.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, no, they just auto filled for some reason.
Okay.
There are different instances in my library, guys. I'm sorry.
All good. I'm just writing in the spell names, and I'll look them up as needed.
Silverado, if you check your library, you can access the beholder from there. And then you can also make your attacks from the beholder from there.
This is weird. I haven't had access to this before. I think
Is that
Silverado. Yes.
Okay, cool.
I think Silverado is going to channel the energy from these chaos stones, and he's going to try to do a paralyzing ray.
Okay.
He recognizes this thing as a threat and wants to try and stop this before it even starts. So a 16 con save. Or be paralyzed for a minute.
Oh, really? 16. Okay.
Every time.
That was a bonus action.
Okay. Well, shooting this ray at this monster, having it not work. Silverarrow's going to fall on tried and true, and he's going to try to hold his staff out, bring it forward, and he's going to try and smack at one of the tentacles and at least try to hit it. Yeah, 19.
Hits.
We're going to do some measly damage, 6 bludgeoning damage, but he's also going to try and use a key point to stunning strike.
Okay.
A 15 con save.
Set disadvantage. Oh, before we began the fight, I'm sorry, I meant to need to pull up your character sheet real quick.
Mine.
Your stunning strike DC will go up. Let me see here. You can add your wisdom modifier to the DC to beat your stunning strike.
So from 15 it'll go to 18 because my
Yes.
DC.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, isn't it at an 18 now?
Okay. The beast is stunned.
Silverado will look over to these two Tritons that he's just met, and is like, and speaks to him in this whatever the strange language is. He's got like, I don't know who the hell sent you, but please help me. And he's gonna try to smack it again, and just gonna start laying into this thing as much as he can. A nat 20
Hiya.
for a 19 bludgeoning damage. He's gonna do lightning. Is also dope. So another 10 points on top of that. 19, 39 total damage dealt to this creature. As Silverado tries to shoot a beam in desperation, falls back on a tried and true, and strikes again, letting a thunder energy course through his staff and into the creature. Silverado's gonna look at the others and be like, do something, please. And that'll be his turn.
Okay. How's it coming, gentlemen? Is it working okay for you, or?
Yeah, we're
I'm
getting there. I'm
okay.
almost done.
Okay. Merso, do you think you would be ready for your first round of combat?
Yeah. I can throw something out there. Okay. So I am. Which one of these is me? Does it matter?
You can be the one on the left.
Left. Okay. We are 40 feet. Okay. Okay, I'm going to. My speed is 30. Okay. So I'm gonna swim off to the side here. Why is it not? Oh, I don't have control of it.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'll move you.
Oh,
Okay.
is
I'm gonna
my
go
Sorry, is my
right
speed
here.
just normal swim speed, like 30 feet? I know I'm interrupting a bit, but
Okay.
I don't know. I felt like you'd be moving very quickly, so I feel
I
like
got
your
60
speed will
feet.
be your normal move speed
all right, 60 feet.
for at least for this encounter. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on this thing. So that's my bonus action. And then I'm going to let loose 2 shots with my longbow.
Alrighty.
So first attack is a 10. That's not great.
Darn it.
Second attack, that thing's rolling slow, is dirty 20.
That'll hit.
All right, cool. So it's going to be 7 points of piercing damage plus 2 more points from the Hunter's Mark. And that, well, yeah, that'll be my turn. That's
Okay.
it.
And the monster rears back. It's something that looks like a head approaches you, Silverado, trying to bite you.
He's stunned.
Ah. No!
Oh, wait, he's stunned. Shouldn't I have had advantage on those attacks?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Go ahead, my
So,
friend.
do I
Please
count those first 2 rolls as just my first attack?
Sure.
Okay.
That'll make things simple.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
No worries.
So the second one is 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. So that's 5 and 3 off of that one.
Alrighty.
Okay, now I'm done.
Thank you. And the monster is indeed stunned. Aaron, you're up.
I think I could do this as a bonus action. I can designate a creature within 60 feet. He's then 30 feet away.
Yep.
As the target of my Slayer's prey. And I am going to take a page out of Chris's book and shoot this thing with my longbow, but using my Slayer's prey instead of Hunter's Mark. Let's do that. So I'll mark that off. Go. 2 attacks with a longbow. The D6 for. What adds it to the roll? I wanted to add to the attack modifier. Oh, I'm sorry. I put it in the wrong area code.
It's all good.
Sorry. So it's just 13 to hit.
Okay. That roll again with advantage.
It is
Let me
stunned.
turn that thing off. Turn that off. It is stunned.
28.
Ooh, 28. That should hit. It's gonna be. What's a D6 from the? Oh, look at that. So 13 on the first attack.
Very nice.
Just gonna turn the bandage on. Oh, now 20. There we go. Look at that.
Hiya.
Hiya. Or another, what's that? Another 16 piercing damage with the longbow.
Nice.
And probably just stay put.
Okay, Silverado, it is your turn, my friend. You've stunned this creature.
Surprisingly. Silverado witnesses him stun this giant creature. He's going to draw power from these Chaos Stones. Question.
Yes.
Do I try to end this fight? Or do I let us have a little fun?
Like that's rhetorical.
Let me start to review this monster's abilities.
I will at least try for this, and we'll see how it goes. So Silverado's going to spend a key point and kind of grip as his hand has red and green energy swirl around it. Faye and Eurobush, I imagine Eurobush has red energy. It seems like it's something that would happen. And he is going to shoot a petrification ray at it. And since it's stunned, it fails dexterity saving throws. So it is affected by this.
Oh my goodness.
And if it fails its save on the next turn, it will be petrified until greater magic or by greater restoration or other magic can bring it back. So with that being said, Silverado is going to shoot this beam out at this creature wanting to end this fight.
And its tentacles begin to turn to stone.
With this happening, Silverado wants to secure this win. So he comes up to it with his staff, and he's going to try to lock it up once again. 28?
Hits.
6 bludgeoning damage. Stunning strike. 18 con save.
Is going to fail. Is my save a disadvantage? I'm sorry. I'm assuming that for some reason. It wouldn't actually be, though, would it?
Huh? Con save.
Sorry, I don't know why I was thinking that. 28 will succeed. It is not stunned.
Gonna rear back and he's gonna
Not yet.
try to strike it again. Uh, 23
Hits.
for another 8 bludgeoning damage. Another key point. Stunning strike.
An 11 on the con save. Nice.
Turo locks up this joints, and he's gonna grab it and stare it in its many, many eyes that it's got, and look as it turns to dust. Or turns to stone.
It does. It turns into a massive stone embodiment of this creature, a statue falling away to the depths.
Right before it turns to stone, and it has one last ability to look at me. I'm gonna say, "Get the fuck out of my sea." And I push it down into the water as it sinks.
And it disappears into the deep. And very nice, taking care of that. Wow. So it looks as though Mursa and Aaron will not play as large of a role in this encounter as perhaps they may have with the success of this. But the two of you have been sent by Dunsmuir, by Therazessa on behalf of Dunsmuir. And you have just been given orders to deliver Silverado to Dunsmuir. And so when you do reach the storm beneath Dunsmuir Lake, where the dwarven god battles the Girabolsh Garosa, approaching, you recognize that beneath the lake is inverted. Perhaps a mile below, Dunsmuir stands as if upside down, and the many tentacles reach from the center of the realm itself up through the bedrocks, following the many waterways. And it is a beast within the lake with him. But Silverado, when you approach, Dunsmuir speaks to you and explains that you have solved the riddle. The patterns that you saw when you faced this beast can be translated to the battle that I fight against this beast. And he looks above him to the storm. He says, but we're not ready for that. You must develop your art. Basket weaving, jewelry making, these things that you have seen in your travels, you must become an expert at them. Continue your studies at N2 and return to the battle school at Trident Spring to teach what you have learned. Do not teach violence. Teach only the arts and crafts that you learn.
Aye, aye, sir. Honor seeing you again and all that. You know, I'm kind of busy, so I'll leave you be for now. But you know, I might try to check in. You know, you can let me in anytime you want. You know.
We will speak soon and frequently.
Hey, good to know that. All right, I'm gonna leave you to your eternal battle that I hopefully will solve in the future. Now, I guess. Crazy.
He chuckles. Oh. Until next time. And so Dunsmuir will continue his battle in Silverado. You can find your way back to the mortal realm. And you have gained the ability to enhance your stunning strike with your wisdom modifier once daily. And you can move to and from the realm stones that you have been a part of. But you can also move to and from chaos stones within the earth. You can see their positions deep within the earth as well. You have kind of part of the nature of the realm is now within you.
Sorrow is like is thinking upon all this knowledge that he has been imparted and his new goal and task, and is gonna be like, first I gotta make a burial and hopefully get my friends back. Try to at least do what I can for them. Looks like I'm gonna be a teacher for like a few years. God, this is weird. Whoever gave responsibility to me. In Silverado, with elation that he has survived yet another attack and has won another battle, is going to remember that I don't know, was Silverado conscious for when Rowan and Eric perished, or was he unconscious?
No, I don't think you were. Maybe when they fell unconscious.
You were no, he was still conscious. I don't know about Eric, but he was still conscious. Rowan was still up when Silverado went down. Because the last thing Rowan did is he sent Bigby's hand to try to catch Silverado from sinking. Then Rowan died and the hand fell. And Silverado sank.
So I know. So Silverado's perception of the events that have happened is that Dunsmuir just dragged him along for another spirit journey, and that he's going to have to try and meet up with his friends later. Rowan's probably got Eric. He's probably doing okay, hopefully. And he's going to try and find his buddies before he goes on and tells them that he has a religious journey of some sort ahead of him, and that he's going to become a magic shop owner. And I don't know how far along this timeline goes or how fast we're going to proceed through time. But Silverado is going to try and find his friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's going to be a endeavor that he'll go through well or will fail spectacularly.
I see. Well, we'll pause there with your intentions, and we will go to the other aspect of this story. And Eric and Rowan, you find yourselves in the soul storm of Gira, having been slain by Tanzajin, harbinger of storms, who is a titan among giants. He vies for rank among the very top of the ordning, and so he was your demise. When a good person passes into the soul storm, they are welcomed by the angels of their god, accompanied as they are lifted into the soul storm, and whatever afterlife they have been invited to is an open passage to them. Sometimes, though, when people who possess such power as Eric Orlstarter and Rowan do pass into the afterlife, devils seek to acquire them, and demons seek to destroy them. You have been here before. Last time the storm was busy with the dead of war. You battled demons so that your friend Vincent could pass to the afterlife, Eric. This time the bedrock is slick with a violet and green moss. The eye of Girabolsh Groza, sunken into the center of the crater, shines many colored lights that light up the maelstrom above. And there's a fiend stalking.
The fiend.
Yes.
Stalking.
I have moved you to a map. I'm not sure if you guys have vision on this map.
Where are we at logistically here? Are we is we had a short rest? Cause
I'm sorry, you've had a long rest and you're now
Okay.
level 14.
God, I hope you had a long rest. You just died.
You were taking the
I don't know what a better
ultimate
rest
long
could be.
rest.
the longest of rests. The big long rest. Okay.
The fattest nap you've ever had.
I'll take it.
Not a rest, the rest. Is that what you're saying?
The rest.
Yes.
It's like a dad sitting down on a couch and just conking out immediately. It's that type of rest.
Oof, yeah.
Do you all have the battle map on Roll20?
I have
something.
I have a black box again.
Oh.
I think it's just like my vision, right? I can only see what I can see. I'm not on the screen. Where should I drag myself on there, Ben?
I have you on, but I guess you do need to pull yourself to the bottom. Rowan, can you see?
It says it's
Bottom.
loading.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm caught in a loop here. I'm gonna close it out and go back and reopen it.
I apologize about ending that fight as quickly.
I love
but
it, dude. That makes it
Oh, man.
epic.
I did.
it's fine, yeah.
I did ask.
Jason,
Yeah.
can you see the map?
Yes,
Okay.
I can now. Yeah.
How about you, Bodhi?
I can see the map.
Okay. Now,
Bro suddenly died is in the maelstrom with the others.
in
Crazy.
fact, you should see in your journal. Let me double check here.
Light, the good old.
So in your journal should be an entry because next to Rowan and Eric Earlstadter is Mastrovin, the
Yes.
half giant who
Oh,
you
yeah.
had befriended shortly before your demise.
Oh, I'm a giant.
You are, so you should have access to Mastrovin, who is a sorcerer.
Yes.
You should be
do.
set up with spells. I'm not sure if I have your hit points set up. You might need to figure.
I
it
have
out.
8 hit points. This is about to
That's
be
not
a
gonna
short
enough.
fight.
That's a sorcerer for you. Glass cannons.
So.
Yeah, my roll 20 is
Wow.
not loading.
Oh darn
for
it!
some reason.
Level 14, crazy.
Yeah.
These sorcerers. Weak.
Let's try this again.
13.
Crap.
Roll20's been going really slow tonight too, so
It's kind of
probably a combination of things.
Roll 20 knew this was the final.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, not on my watch. It wasn't any of our equipment, and it wasn't Twitch. It was Roll 20 that caused the final issue.
Roll 20 is like, it wasn't supposed to be like this.
Wasn't supposed to go down like this.
All right, let's try this again. I'm gonna try a different browser. Hang on.
All right. So the creature towers at 30 feet tall and is stalking the land surrounding the Eye of the Primordial. There the land is like flesh with eyes and jagged maws embedded within it, seemingly alive. And Eric, do we have Jason? Oh, yes.
I'm here.
Hey, can you roll a history check, please, with advantage?
Oh, nice. Yeah, totally. History.
Or religion. History or religion, whichever you're inclined towards.
So
There we go.
basically they're the same, anyways.
Okay.
I got 18. I rolled 9. That's not right.
And we will have you guys keep your magical equipment as well. So
Okay, I'm in.
I'll find
Nice.
it.
excellent.
fun.
Can you see the battle map, Chris?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So Eric Earlstadter, you recognize this as Bezrael, the Twisted. This devil serves Risbetung, the highest devil of Gira. Bezrael was banished to Gromsmoth by Brahms in ages past. Bezrael has led armies that rival those of the Eater in ages past. And everybody, please roll initiative as this pit fiend looks across the landscape at you.
He's kind of a big deal, eh?
It's kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
All right,
People know
Rowan's
me.
got a 25 for initiative.
Oh, here comes 10. Oh, 15. Right on. That's what I rolled every time we rolled initiative last week.
Ben, you added like sorcery points like 14 times. Fine.
Rowan's at 25. Bezrael is at 20. Eric Earlstadter's at 15.
Fun.
Silverado's at 9. Or Mastrovin.
Mastrovin.
And this pit fiend bellows, "Most cherished cleric of the mother, wizard of the warden, you belong to Bezrael. You, small giant, you may join the storm. My fight is not with you. I will let you pass, Mastrovin of Romwar the giant." Bezrael's attention is upon Eric and Rowan.
This is a fiend that is speaking this, correct?
Yes. First up is Rowan with 25. You can act first.
Okay. Well, Rowan is going to use his action to cast Mage Armor, get that up on himself.
Okay.
And then he's just going to look at Bezor and respond. I've dealt with threats far worse than you. Do not talk to me. Come and show me what you can do, you coward.
Entertainment. Will that be all from Rowan?
Yeah, I'll just spit on the ground, like in his direction.
Spit in your general.
The creature leaps into the air and flies forward, landing just in front of you, Rowan.
Don't flinch. Let's see, where am I at right now? I'm 14. It says I'm at 17 right now, so I'll use
with your mage armor?
With my mage armor, it puts me at 17. So I'm going to use I'm not going to use the spell slot. I'm just going to use arcane deflection. So that'll give me a +2 to the AC. So that'll give me up to 19 for the round.
And so the pit fiend's maw misses you, or is deflected by your magic. But it raises its mace and first strikes you with the claw of its left hand. At 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 17 damage.
Okay.
And the creature turns to Eric Earlstadter and swings its mace.
You got for me. Oh, Eric just gets his shield in the way of that one.
A 21.
AC is 22.
Ah, nice. And as its mace comes crashing down upon your shield, it swears and swings its tail at you.
Ooh, bring it.
32.
Oh, that'll get in.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, although he's at disadvantage.
Oh. I'll make another attack with the tail. Thank you.
No problemo.
A 19.
And he misses. Aha.
The beast snarls. And next will be Eric.
Yeah, Eric bangs his shield with Oblivion and points it up to the sky and just says, Mother hasn't taken me home yet. You're going to come home with us. And he then it kind of just brings Oblivion in, and when he does that, he's going to use a booming blade, booming bludgeon, and just start wrecking this thing in the face. What I got? 29 to hit. That'll do something.
Hits.
Let's go. For 21 damage. That's 7 thunder damage and 14 bludgeoning damage. With the backhand of Oblivion. Comes in again. Oh, he's going to miss with 12.
Okay. As your first strike hits the powerful devil, your allies will gain inspiration.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
So Mastervin and Rowan will have inspiration from Eric. And go ahead again, Eric, or will that be the end of your turn?
That's all my turn for now. Should have cast a spell. I forgot to.
Mastervin, you are up.
Mastervin's like, have fun, bye.
I could.
You could.
Yeah, we out.
You may have no quarrel with me, but these men and I have died for this gear. We have died for this planet, this place we reside in, our home. I will not allow you to take these men out. Not over my dead body. And Mashaven is going to sling a spell at this pit fiend, and he's going to funny being hit with a sorcerer. I have to figure out everything. He's going to sling a erupting earth at 3rd level at the pit fiend.
God.
So
Erupting earth.
a 20-foot cube centered around him. He's saved, sadly, but
okay.
He will take 3d12 and whatever half the damage of that is.
Is that going to hit us too?
I do not know.
No,
a
he
point
can center it far enough away from you all to hit.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
avoid hitting you.
Okay.
Awesome.
Like
I'll
this
roll
guy
to
doesn't.
save,
This guy
it's fine,
doesn't
just
know
let me
you
know.
that well, but he can at least understand that. I also have no visual on the battle map.
Oh,
I
okay.
figure as if that I drew Mastervin onto the map, but I don't know.
I can see it. Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah, I drew him on there.
It doesn't help you at all. Sorry.
I still got a black square going on here, so I'm going off theater of mind currently.
Let me see if I can
else do you
fix that
need?
real quick.
Did you check down towards the bottom? Because I'm looking at it on the stream here, and it looks like you dropped him way up high.
No,
down towards the bottom of the map.
no, it's straight black. It's this giant
here?
can't see.
See anything
No.
here?
Everything's black. It's just straight. It's straight black. I mean, I have the character sheets and everything, but the battle map is not visible.
Hang on, I think I can get it here.
There you go. Here's the pit fiend, and there's you.
Your pings aren't even coming up.
All right. Well, then I got nothing for you.
I just wrecked something.
It's 120 feet, so I don't know if it'll become that much of an issue.
Get this guy. Let's kill this guy and go back home, Rowan. Hey, there, we're back. And we're back.
Are we killing him?
No good, Bodhi?
Nothing still.
Really? Can you drag your
Yeah.
token on again? Try it
I
again.
will do that again. Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wherever I end up,
Right over here, my friend.
I am a giant. I'm a beefy man.
Okay, everybody can see things now, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. I see you.
Is that all for your turn, Master Vin?
I don't know what that. Oh, with Tempestus magic, Master Vin's gonna use a bonus action to go away by 10 feet as he flies through the air using storm energy.
Nice. Okay.
Nice, man.
Are we killing him or are we getting out of here?
Where can we go?
I don't really think he's gonna let us leave if he's still standing.
Creature swings the mace at Master Vin as Master Vin retreats.
Ooh.
Cease! Fiend. Yeah, he hits.
18 hit.
Yes.
Woo!
My 8 hit points are gone.
Oh
The giant has fallen.
my god.
Okay, you did not have 8 hit points, my friend.
I was gonna say you should have like
That would
probably
be
about-
funny.
probably about
This-
70.
So,
This 14th level sorcerer, this big giant that's going to help you just out immediately.
do you have
What's-
you calculated your hit points?
Are we just doing average as?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
you
I'll
should
just do
still
that
be
real-
up.
Yeah.
What's your con modifier, Silverado?
It is 2.
So you would be at 74. I did the math. I was doing the math earlier. When you said it, I have 8 hit points. Like, oh, I think you have more than that.
Okay. I'm going to use as a reaction, absorb elements to half that fire damage
So smart.
Good,
Nice,
good.
man.
to what? 15? 16?
16.
16. Okay.
Okay, then we will have Rowan.
Okay. Rowan is going to reach into his component pouch. He's going to pull out a little ball of something, and he's going to squish it in his hand. It's a like a little rolled up piece of molasses. And he's going to squish it in his hand to kind of break through the little skin of it on the outside. And he's going to reach up and he's going to grab the Pit Fiend's wing right there because he turned to hit Eric. So as he does that, he's going to grab the edge of the Pit Fiend's wing and just wipe that molasses down on the wing and cast slow. So he's going to need a wisdom saving throw. DC 20.
A 14.
Okay, so I'm going to put that in the chat here for you.
Thank
He has a -2 to his AC and any dex saves. Cannot use any reactions. Neither use an action or bonus action, not both. And cannot make more than one melee or ranged attack on his turn.
Ooh. That's strong.
Yeah.
That's strong in this situation. Okay. And
Trying to put that in the chat, but it's not going for some reason. It's probably going to pop up like 4 times in a
I
minute.
know, right?
Sorry.
no worries. I've got a general
But
idea
anyway.
here.
We're gonna get a slow spam in a second here. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And Bezrael shrieks.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna back up over here next to this guy, since he can't take any reactions anyway. I'm just gonna smear it, and I imagine he's probably gonna turn at me as he does that, and then his whole body's just going slow as he goes there, and I'm just gonna smile and just casually take a few steps back, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Rowan's getting real cocky in the afterlife.
I'm already dead. What else could happen to me?
What are you gonna do?
I didn't see your. Did you actually move? I haven't have you move on my field yet. Did you move?
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
I moved them to here. I don't.
And refresh and see if that.
My whole thing is just being weird.
We're not a good ad for Roll20 tonight, fortunately.
Listen, that's not our fault.
Bezrael chants, and you see fire begin to grow within his hands,
There it goes.
and he extends his arms towards Rowan and Mastravin, and a fireball erupts between the two of you. Please make dexterity saving throws.
That wasn't very nice, you guys.
It's not.
Would you believe me if I'm not good at these? Yeah,
But I believe if you're not good at fireball saves.
I got a 15. No. If that's not enough to do it, then I can use my arcane deflection to add a +4 to that.
Okay, that will not do it either.
Even with the 19? Okay.
Does my absorb element still active?
Does it last until... I don't know.
Yeah, it lasts until your next turn. Yeah, it does. It's like a shield. Yeah.
Awesome. So then you would take half of 28.
Correct.
Oh wait, hang on. There's another thing on here about that. If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting tab 1 action, you have to roll a d20 on an 11 or higher. The spell doesn't take effect until the next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to also cast the spell.
Oh.
Okay,
awesome.
You can roll a d20.
Okay.
We don't get the chance to use slow on casters very much.
That is so powerful.
Oh.
Okay. 7.
If it can't, the spell is wasted. So it's not high enough. The spell doesn't go off. It's wasted.
I'm just gonna kill roll 20. I'll be right back in there, guys.
Oh no, I'm sorry. So the spell
11 or higher.
The spell takes effect if it wasn't able to cast its spell on the following turn for whatever reason. The spell would have been wasted.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's fine then. We've never really used that part of it. I'm
that's
wrong.
Cool though. So it would have needed to be like an 11 or higher for it to not take effect.
For it to not take effect. Yeah. Okay. So he got it. He got it off.
Good try though. Fun dynamic. So that's Bezrael's turn. And Eric Earlsauter, you're up.
I had to restart my browser.
Oh, no worries.
It was just
it's roll 20. What are we doing here?
It was I got a message saying roll 20 it's not responding. Do you want to wait? And then I said wait, and then nothing changed. So I'm just killing it.
We wait for no man. That's it. I was gonna say. So.
If I use Quicken Spell, can I cast 2 spells in a turn? Or one of them has to be a cantrip?
One of them still has to be a cantrip.
That's why Action Surge rocks. You can do it 2. Yeah, that's not the only reason why it rocks. All right, I think I'm back. See us. Oh, and I can see Rowan has moved. Okay, we got progress here. All right. Awesome. So I can see this big ass red demon. Eric kind of takes Oblivion in his hand and points it up into the sky. He says, Theresessa, I'm still here for you. Are you still here for me? And in doing that, he casts a spirit shroud to see if he still has her ear.
Absolutely. Tridents, mermaids surround you.
Nice. And in doing so, I'm gonna let out another booming blade against this guy, shrouded in radiant energy. Does 20 hit?
Hits.
Like a dirty 20? Dirty, nice. Boom. So, this is gonna be some damage. 23. That's 13 radiant/thunder damage. And then now that I've connected with him, so his movement is decreased. Wait a second here. Until it ends, attack you make deals damage. You hit a creature within 10 feet. The damage is radiant. Any creature that takes the damage can't regain hit points on the start of your next turn. In addition, any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet. So I will absolutely reduce his speed by 10 feet. And he can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. And then I'll come back crisscross with the
crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, exactly, with Booming Blade, or not with the Booming Blade, just the regular with Oblivion. Boom. And hit 24. That'll hit. Nice. Let's do something more. Oh, I rolled bad. 13 damage, 1 radiant and 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Nice. And I'll just stay there trying to draw his aggro on me. Let these other two squishier guys stay back and poke at him.
Okay. Next is Mastervin the Squishy.
Mastervin the Squishy is gonna.
I mean that in an endearing way, Squishy.
What? Mastervin is going to use his movement to back up away from this creature, this fiend, so that it'll be harder to hit both of us. And Mastervin is going to use shoot a vitrolic sphere. He takes a slug bite, a giant slug that looks like it's half bitten, and chew the rest of it. And as he's chewing, he's going to point towards the fiend, and he is going to send out some storm energy onto it. I believe this is the right one. I'm just making sure I don't.
I was about to cast the exact same spell. That's so funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's going to cast at 4th level. So he must make a 18 dex save.
Which he has a -2 on his dex saves right now.
He does have a -2. Okay.
That doesn't matter, though.
Doesn't matter.
So get rid of that nat 20. That's good with that.
So he takes half damage. Actually, no. Yeah, he does take half damage, but Mashavin's going to spend a sorcery point to do Empower Magic, or Empowered Spell, and is going to reroll 3, 4, 5 of those dice. So he's going to reroll 5d4s.
Reroll all the ones? Nice, man.
Yeah, so
is that 21 plus?
5 minus 1, minus 1.
So -6 plus 13. So
Yeah.
add 7. Or, yeah. Add 7 to the damage on that.
So it'll be 32 halved is what it'll take.
Nice. Nice, man. That's cool.
And then he takes more damage again, like next round, right?
No, he saved.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly. He's trying his best, guys, you know. He's kind of in a very weird situation that he didn't expect to be in. So cut him some slack. He's a newcomer to this storm.
Is that all from Mastervin?
Yes. Yes, it is.
And then Rowan is up.
Wreck him.
Rowan tucks away his vial of slug bile that he was pulling out because he doesn't want to appear a copycat. And instead, he's going to see. No, that's redundant. Don't really need to do that. Saving that for later. Oh, I should have. Oh, well, that's fine. We're going to go with a... Do another one. It's fine. You know what? How about this? We're going to do a 5th level magic missile.
Nice.
This guy. So that'll be...
Okay.
Let's see. It's...
Whole shitload of D4s.
3, 4, 5, 6, 74 plus 7. Can't roll. /bars. 4 plus 7. Boom. 74 plus 7. 24 points of force damage.
Nothing you can
Just
do
a
about it.
barrage of magic missiles hitting him in the back. And then I've talked a lot of crap and I am very soft, so I'm going to continue to just take a few steps back. It's not going to go the full 30 back, but I'm just going to back up into the shadows a little bit. And that will be my turn.
And you have concentration on your slow spell.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was going to throw out another big bees, but I feel like it's more important that we keep them slowed.
Would me and Rowan get the impression that something happened? Obviously, something happened that, we were fighting a bunch of giants, and now we're in the maelstrom. Probably we're deadish.
Yeah.
But we're also in the. Sorry.
No, you
Rowan
might,
hasn't
you
stopped
might
to
see the
consider it yet.
souls of other fallen soldiers or slain ascending into the storm, ignored by this pit fiend.
But we're also in its own realm. So, going by the lore that we would know, if we destroy this thing, it is destroyed for good. Or is it not in that realm?
It's hard to say.
I don't know if we're actually in like.
All you have to go off of is Silverado's tale that he died by a dragon. You guys killed it. They fought in the maelstrom or in the soul storm, and he killed it again.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
With all the background info you got.
So the pit fiend begins. Oh my goodness, I'm angry about being slowed like this.
Awesome.
He's severely nerfed with only one attack available.
Good job, guys.
So the pit fiend angrily swings its tail at Eric Earlstarter.
Bring it.
Oh, it should be a disadvantage. We'll take the lower roll.
It's all good.
16.
16.
Nice.
Eric gets his just like bats it away with his shield.
Okay. Suppose, well, that might have been a somewhat foolish move by this devil. Go ahead, Eric.
Good. No. And as Eric just kind of bats this, almost like he bats the tail in, and he just comes in again with the booming blade on this this big mofo. Still, how I got turned on? Sorry, that damage meter thing is awesome. But if you don't turn on, it's not. Let's crit him. Be awesome if I got a crit. 21 will do.
Hits.
You for some good damage. That's 28. 17 radiant / thunder damage and 9 bludgeoning damage. And then on the backswing, I think I accidentally clicked the trident. Just ignore the trident if it comes through. Wow, that's an accident. Oh, did it come through twice for you guys? That's funny. Boom. For another 13 damage. That's 4 radiant damage. And as Eric hits this thing, he just kind of looks up at it and says, I've got nothing to lose, but clearly, if this fight goes my way, you're done for. I think about that. And he just gets back, holds it, kind of like not hiding behind his shield, but like ready for the next tail slap. And I might actually move back a little bit because he can't take reactions, right?
Correct.
Just can I go that far? Too far? Yeah. Not my full move, just backing out a little way.
All right. Mashvin, you're up.
Mashvin is going to notice this creature is sticking in a singular spot. So Mashvin is going to make a 30 by 30 cube.
This.
Or actually one down. But he's going to encase this creature in a cube of sickly radiance. He's gonna cast it and make sure the fiend is inside of it. He's gonna mutter, "Stay inside your cage." It must make a 8 DC 18 Constitution save, which she's going to use a meta magic feature, heightened spell, make it have disadvantage on it.
Let's do it.
Must take a con save or take 4d10 damage and suffer a level of exhaustion.
Okay. At 33 will do it.
No, he saves, and everything's fine. He doesn't take any damage. He doesn't take any exhaustion or any light emission. And Masherman just kind of looks at him, just like, "What is going on?" And is going to use his bonus action to teleport. No, he's gonna move away a little bit more.
All right. Rowan, you're up.
Okay. Rowan is going to reach into his pouch. He's going to pull out a adder's stomach that has been stuffed with powdered rhubarb, and he's going to stretch it out. And as he stretches it out from his pouch, he's then going to grab a piece of it and pull it back and release. And it's going to fire Melf's acid arrow at. Let's do 4th level. So, I believe that's an attack from me.
That area is constant until I lose concentration.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
I'm sorry, that point that you set up stays there, Bodhi?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
It's a sphere. Hard to draw a sphere.
Okay, so that's a 15 against.
There we go. That's a good inspiration.
I use my inspiration. That's a nat 20. What did I say? It was a 4th level?
4th level, you said, yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Because with this spell, so he's going to take 4, 5. He's going to take 64 now and 44 later. Will the damage later on be doubled as well?
No.
Okay. Worth a shot. So that 64 is going to be 12 then.
Boom.
For the crit. So that'll be 28 points of acid damage.
Whoa.
And on the end of its next turn, it's going to take another 44 of acid damage.
Very solid.
Awesome, man.
And I'll stay right where I'm at. That'll be my turn.
And you cast these at 4th level, is that what you said?
So it was a 4th level spell, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Wow, Bezrael is pissed. Things not going his way at all. And the devil begins to chant magic. And I'm going to roll a D100.
Don't worry, I'm going to counterspell it.
Ooh. Dirty.
Wait. Let me make sure.
Actually,
I'm in range.
Sorry,
yeah.
Because this one takes place as an action and is not cast as a spell.
Oh, it's not a spell? Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Okay. Yeah, it's more like an ability.
Okay, never mind then.
So the this D100 will we'll do a D6 split into thirds. 1 and 2 are the first option, bearded devils. 3 and 4 are barbed devils, and 5 and 6 is 1 Irin, yes.
Dirty.
So I summon 2d4 bearded devils.
So is it affected by slow at all? No, because it's not a spell. Damn.
Ah.
I'm trying.
No, I agree. I was thinking the same thing before, dude. Ooh, 5 bearded devils.
Doesn't he also need to make a con save for starting his turn in the radiant damage area?
Yep.
Nice.
It is a constant effect.
Cool. That's that sickening
It
radiant.
also
Yeah.
suffers a level of exhaustion.
If it fails.
Ooh.
Roll me a con save.
Coming up. $22.
All right. Okay.
Wait, I think you made one too many, Ben. Or is it?
Oh, thank you.
It,
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have 5, right?
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm sorry, when I summon a creature, do I roll initiative for it?
That's a good question.
Usually it either rolls initiative or it acts immediately after your turn, depending on the ability.
It looks like it will roll initiative in this case, and then if it's higher, then it'll wait until initiative comes around, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. That's the first thing that came up. I'm going with it.
Oh, and also he's going to take, almost forgot about this, 11 more points of acid damage at the start of this turn.
Nice.
The 4d4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'll be right back.
Boom. All right, that's helps me change my mind. I'm not going to do what I was going to do now.
And suddenly the battlefield populates with these bearded devils looking ready to fight instantly. And they look about, surveying the battlefield, obviously heeding the commands of this pit fiend who ranks far superior to them in the hierarchy of devils.
And he didn't move, eh? The demon, he's just kind of staying put.
That's right. And after Bezrael is Eric Urlstarter.
Nice. Does this guy doesn't threaten me? The one above me?
No.
Awesome. Eric's gonna just charge right. Oh, am I gonna get hit by this sickening
I'm
radiance?
sorry. You know what? Actually, they are wielding glaives.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Am I gonna get hit by this sickening radiance if I go into after him?
yes.
Oh.
I know. Who spells? Who this?
It's okay. Does it? I'm sorry. I'm. Can I see it? Can I see like the area that this
Yes.
that it makes? Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. You can see through it.
All right. I will allow this guy above me here, Ben, to take an attack of opportunity at me. And I am going to move.
$25 will do it on a crit. So
25. Did he attack with disadvantage?
Oh, my apologies. 13. Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I always feel like a jerk saying, "Oh,
No,
you might still miss me." So I'm just gonna get just outside of the area of effect here, but I'm within 10 feet, and I'm gonna unleash. Eric just kind of points his hammer up as if he's pointing at the mother, and then levels it to point it at Azrael, and he's going to let out 3 Eldritch Blasts. Oh, it's but I'm under 10 feet. That means it's a disadvantage, right? Like it's got to be because it's like making your ranged attack too close, something like that.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
I think it's only within 5 feet if you're like right up.
Is it?
If you're like in melee range, yeah.
Okay, cool. So 3 Eldritch Blast, and because I'm within 10 feet, the Spirit Shroud still works, which is cool. See if I actually can hit though. Does the 18 hit him with the slow?
Yes. 21 and 18 hit. 14 misses.
20. Nice. All right. So that's gonna be, what's that? 13, 16, 20. 20 or 19? Is it 19? 19. 19 damage. It's a combination of 11 radiant damage and 9. Yeah, 20. Sorry. 11 radiant damage and 9 force damage.
Okay. Will that be all from Eric?
Yes. I think that was the third round with that spell, my spell on.
All right. Next up is Mastrovin after Eric Earlstarter.
Ooh.
Mastrovin. Oof. Mastrovin is going to walk up, meet these new devils that have appeared, and is going to challenge them, and is going to use synaptic static. He uses static electricity from the air as if he's in a storm, and within a 20-foot cube, 20. Is that guy in the square or is he in the square?
You're trying to target as many as possible with a 20-foot cube?
Yep.
Okay, you can get 4 of them.
And I can get the devil too.
Yep. Yeah.
So all of these enemies must make a there it is.
Is it intelligence?
It must make an intelligence save of DC 18.
Nice, man.
Or
Okay.
take 30 psychic damage.
Start with the bearded devil closest, moving away. 9, 5, 4, 15. All fails.
Wow.
The Pit Fiend. Well, with the 23, we'll save.
Yeah. I figured that was going to happen, but
8d6 psychic damage.
yes,
Isn't that crazy?
that is crazy. And
an intelligence save, like
an intelligence save as well.
yeah.
I had to
And
subtract a d6 from all its attacks and ability checks. Wow.
yeah, all the 4 of those creatures
Wow.
that were hit take a D6 away from any attacks, ability checks, as well as con saves for concentration. They can make intelligence saving throws at the end of all their turns to see if they save past it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You already rolled the damage. 30. Perfect.
Yes.
I'm sitting here waiting for damage, just reading the spell.
That's a good spell.
It is a good spell. That's why I
Ow.
chose it. And with that, Mastervin is going to step back a bit and retreat, and hopefully his attempts at helping will work.
Man, good job, you guys.
Oh, goodness. I cannot enter any data right now. So.
Oh,
hopefully
roll 20 is hitting you now.
It's me.
Well, Chris restarted, then I restarted, so it's only natural.
Yeah, just cycling through.
I'll blame
Yep.
roll 20.
Is it my turn next? I don't know what's.
Is that all from Mastervin?
Yes, that is
Okay.
off in Masturbate.
And the bearded...
You mean, is it your turn next for roll 20 to stop working, Silverado?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, totally, man. Get ready.
That is what's going to happen.
And these devils move to circle Rowan.
Oh.
And they'll close in, surrounding him. First, they'll attack with their beards, which are razor sharp.
Minus a D6.
24, 17, and 11. 24 minus a D6.
Yeah, 17 and 11 already missed, so.
22.
22. Okay, shield.
Okay.
That puts me up to 24.
Okay. And then they all attack in unison with their glaives, as though they're a unit summoned from hell.
Okay. Still at a 24 AC.
Minus
30.
a D6.
Wow.
Wait,
that's
one
the
crit?
We got a 25. That will hit. The other two will fail. Take 12 damage, and please make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this for concentration? Or is this for something else?
For the ability here on the glaive.
Got it. Okay.
DC 12 and 11. So you'll lose 5 hit
Nope,
points.
nope. Oh no, I already used my reaction this round. Never mind.
What about the D6? The D6, Ben, against the attack.
It's a crit.
With the
Natural
crit,
20
it
is an auto hit.
Yeah. So you'll take
I thought
5
the same
damage at
thing,
the
though.
beginning of each of your turn as this bearded devil creates an infernal wound that festers. Wow. Okay. And if you continue to be... each time the devil hits the wounded target with this attack, the damage dealt by the wound increases by 5. So... any creature can take an action to staunch the wound with this DC 12 Wisdom, Medicine. Yeah, okay. So you can make a medicine check to cure this wound, or if you receive magical healing, it will cure that wound.
Okay.
The other devils rush to Eric Earlstarter to meet their fate.
Oh,
no doubt.
Bring it.
And this is a disadvantage, I assume.
This is a disadvantage.
Their beards.
And one of them still has the D6 minus, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. From the left, the beard, a 13 misses, and a 19, I'm assuming, will miss.
Yeah, my AC is 22.
Okay.
I picture Eric just like batting them away with shield and hammer.
And then they swing their glaives in unison at you.
Oh, bring it.
And a 7 and a 6.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. And then, Rowan, you're up next.
Okay. Rowan has had enough of these guys' games. So he's going to look at the big guy over here. And yeah, we're gonna swing for the fences here, guys. I'm gonna use my 7th level spell slot to cast Disintegrate.
Oh.
So that's going to be a dex save for him. He still has a -2 on his dex saves.
$18.
18 will fail. So because I cast it at a 7th level, he's going to take 13d6 plus 40 damage. And you know what? What the heck? For shits and giggles, I'm going to pump in my my power surge as well, put an extra 7 points of damage on it. So when I say 13d6,
Oh my goodness, is this the most we've ever had? I think so.
13d6 plus 40.
Aside from crits.
Plus 40. See what we get here. That is 74 points of force damage Actually, it'll be 81 points because I put the power surge in there too.
Bezrael is reduced to a pile of fine gray dust.
Oh, no way.
You've slain one of the highest devils of Gira.
I'm gonna shoot that. I'm gonna have my finger pointed out like right next to the bearded devil that's in front of me. So it's gonna fire off like right. He's gonna hear that pew out of my finger, and I'm gonna be making eye contact with him when I fire it. I'm gonna look right. I'm gonna say, "Boss is a bitch," or run. That'll be my turn.
They look confused, but then they look behind themselves. And, of course, Bezrael is no longer there. And confusion sets in. They look ready to flee. Eric Earlstarter, you're up.
Ooh. Knowing that the other two guys with me took a bit of a beating, I am going to cast a mass healing word using a 4th level slot.
Nice.
The range is 60 feet, which I can get Rowan and Mashovan.
Nice.
And I could get myself too, but I'm not hit yet. So
I'm so cool.
You know, I would heal myself.
That's so
my
true.
Goodness.
Humble brag.
2d4. So it's gonna be, I just gotta do the math. It's like +2 plus 4th level spell. So this is gonna be 2d4 plus 9 each.
Very nice.
I rolled horribly, of course, so it's going to be 11. Heal you both for 11 hit points.
Whatever. That closes my wound up too, right?
Yep.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
all
it
I'm worried
does.
about. So perfect.
And then with my attack action, I'm not going to use the booming blade. I'm just going to come in with the oblivion and the spiritual. It's like a spirit shroud. I'll turn off the booming blade, and I'm going to attack this. This guy here. 2 attacks coming in hard on this bearded devil. And we're going to crit him. No. 14 is going to miss probably, Ben?
Yeah, there's no reason to have advantage against that guy particularly, right? I'm sorry, I'm
No,
losing
yeah, no,
track of
nothing I
some
can think of.
effects, so okay.
Oh, nothing I can think of.
All right.
First swing misses,
I'm
second
sorry,
swing.
14 will hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was surprised.
And 15
nice.
will hit.
Yeah, 15 too, yes. Yep.
Nice, okay. It's going to be a total of 29.
The bearded devil is slain.
Boom.
Running I'm still looking right at the one in front of me, who's probably, I'm assuming he's like kind of glancing over his shoulder at this stuff. And I'm saying, "You're running out of friends."
And that'll be all for Aaron. Eric, I'm just going to pivot around this guy right there. So if he wants to get away anywhere, he's going to have to go through me.
Okay, Mastervin, you're up.
Mastervin over here is Rowan saying you're running out of friends. And Mastervin's gonna wander on behind all 3 of these guys. And he's gonna speak to him in a deep booming voice. You should listen to the man. You have no more friends here. And he's gonna cast mental prison. And he's gonna use a
What does that do?
a sorcery point to a twin spell. So he's going to do the front 2 that he can see, and they both have to make intelligence saving throws.
Level spell, is it? Level.
It's a level 6, and
Sorry, you got a
if
9
they
and an 8.
okay, so regardless if they fit, this is what cool about this spell. Regardless if they fail or if they save, they take 5d10 either way. So they both take 32 psychic damage.
Wow. They just drop, clutching their heads.
Last thing they see is Rowan swinging his finger that's still smoking and pointing it towards them before they, in their eyes, get disintegrated by him. But they just die clutching their heads.
Savage.
And Machovin's gonna use his bonus action to use his Tempest ability, and is gonna appear right next to Rowan in a flash of thunder, and is gonna step on up to this one last bearded devil and say, "You chose the wrong man to follow." That'll be his turn.
And the bearded devils are quite terrified by the might of you three, and they move to flee. Will you slay them?
Oh yeah. Can I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll use an opportunity attack. Let me use a spell though, because I have a Warcaster.
Very nice.
Can't remember how does it work.
I'm going to use this to Booming Blade.
That's time one action, target only one creature. Okay. So I will just use a Toll the Dead on him on his way out.
He's Mastervin has a small crossbow, but he's just gonna stab him with a dagger.
Nope.
I did 16. I rolled bad. I've been rolling bad. Damn it.
So when I target it, it'll take 19 necrotic damage.
And 8 piercing from Machoven.
Nice.
And the two bearded devils are slain as they attempt to flee.
Immediately, Rowan. Yeah, Rowan turns around. Eric, good?
Hey, I'm good, man. You?
Yeah. Thank you. Kind of look at where like my robe is cut open from where I had that wound, and I'm seeing it's like healing up. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm all right.
Mastervin was one of the giants that went on the mission on the other, the Platinum
City.
Platinum City and you perish as well, correct?
Yes.
Are you guys hurt badly otherwise?
No, I'm okay. Except I think we're dead, bro.
Yeah, I don't see Silverado around here.
Well, that's a good thing though, right? The last I saw Silverado, he was knocked unconscious and thrown in the water. But I had that water breathing spell on him, and I think that should have still stuck. So he might be okay.
You two seem very calm for learning of your death.
It's not the first time.
Yeah, we've actually been here before and brought people back. So
truly,
now it's our turn to get out of here and get back to the real world, I guess we call it. I don't know.
Well, I suppose that's going to depend on what the gods have in store for us, I guess.
Wow.
I have a feeling it's going to be up to Brahms whether or not I leave here. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of say in that.
If I can truly continue my fight against Anam and his disgusting plan, then by all means, let me accompany you.
We've got a lot of unfinished business over there, whatever direction it is. So maybe we need to go and find and have a chat with the mother and Brahms and get them to send us back.
Yeah, we need to figure out where we need to go.
What's that thing over there? Oh, sorry.
No, my apologies.
This thing here.
Yes. The eye of the Girabosh grows, sending out rays of light of many color. There is 2 ways out of the soul storm. One, into the eye, into the primordial, into the chaos. The other, up into the storm. And as you approach, inspecting this primordial eye, the storm lifts the 3 of you. It is gentle. And as the storm raises, you see portals around you, faint and distant. But one takes prominence, and through it, the 3 of you see the fortress of Brahms, and behind it, the eternal battlefield. And Rowan, this portal is inviting you. Mastervin, it invites you as well. Mastervin will either decide to join Brahms or to join the storm itself.
Eric? I think I'm getting called home.
Been a good ride. Maybe we'll see each other again.
We're still kind of floating, right? Up into
Yes.
we'll kind of like swim through the sky over towards Eric. Get one of those good, forearm clasp,
Yeah, man.
or handshakes. And I'm going to put a hand on his shoulder. I'm going to look him right in the eye. I'm going to say, listen, you're a good man. You're a good soldier.
Hey, man.
It's unfortunate that our battle ended the way it did, but you know what? I don't know of any other people in the world I would have rather fallen next to.
Hey, man, we went down doing what we were meant to do.
Listen, yeah.
The fight goes on, and I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anybody else, man.
Listen, we did good work. We did good work. We did good things. The world's a little better than it was when we got there.
Yeah.
And our chapter's done. But you know what? We left a lot of people down there at Dunlop's. A lot of very talented, very capable people. We've been saying for the longest time we shouldn't have to do everything, right? We should start entrusting them with some things.
That's it, man. And like I always said, what do you want to do? Live forever?
Exactly.
Silverado's not here, so he's there. He knows what's going on. He can finish what we started.
He'll carry on the legacy. I have no doubt about him. He's a survivor.
Faith in your friend.
I'm gonna kind of look back to the portal. Just be like, I don't think my fight's quite done yet. If I know Brahms. I know you and the mother had some disagreements. I know you were I know for some time you were even questioning your faith a little bit there. But you know what? I think you did good work, and I think that she's going to be proud of you. I bet she's got a seat right next to her for you.
Yeah, I think we just questioned, trying to think of how to put it. Yeah, we our hearts are in the right places, I think,
Always.
From both sports. So I'm not worried. Man. I feel like I should be afraid, and this is the least afraid I've been through this whole journey.
If questioning your God and following their orders anyway, I don't know what else to call faith. I don't know what else to call belief.
Amen. Well, Eric,
until we meet again, Rowan, be safe.
I feel like we're going to see each other again soon.
Do not worry, Master Earlstarter. I'll be right by his side.
And Master Vin too.
May the gods bless you.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll break away and kind of just give Eric a, kind of look as I go wherever I'm going.
And the two of you go to the realm of Brahms, and Master Vin, even with his half-giant blood, is accepted into the afterlife. And of course, had he joined the Ordning and been a giant, he would not have had this opportunity, as giants are lost forever to death. Rowan, at the sight of Brahms, you find him to be quite ill. He tasks you with meting out justice to those giants who are slain in battle upon the eternal battlefield. He also tasks you with further studying their weaknesses, that you might aid him in overthrowing Enam.
On my soul it shall be done, sir.
And now, Eric, the storm lifts you up alone, and she is before you, the mother of Gira, Therazessa. Behind her is a pool, is what her portal appears to be. She is a beautifully radiant mermaid holding a trident. As you approach, she is silent. She holds the trident, and she holds it as if to bar your way.
I feel like as I approach, I would take my helmet off as if, it's a sign of respect. When you're greeting a king or something, you would remove your...
She nods her head as you do so, and invites you to approach with her trident held outward. And she takes the trident within her hand and she breaks it. She snaps the two flanking barbed spears, reducing her trident to a spear. She says, Eric Earlstarter, your trident is more powerful than my trident. And she hands you her magical trident broken. She says, the trident is your symbol now. Give these pieces to your trident. It will allow the three of you to unite. You'll have to wait to give Silverado his, she smiles. You have been to the storm more than any other mortal. You have guarded the passing of powerful souls, and you have conquered the eye through your journeys into the Chaos Stones. You are fair and compassionate. But you are not my child. You are my brother. Will you accept dominion over the soul storm?
I will. As I have in life, I will do your bidding in death, whatever you wish.
She says, I will abdicate my sovereignty. It will be your realm. And now, if we can find out a way to strengthen the world chains, or perhaps replace them with something stronger. And, of course, the adventure continues. But that's where we'll pause for now with these three heroes. Good game, everybody.
Cool.
So
did Eric just ascend?
Eric is now
is he
death,
like taking?
I guess.
Is he like taking over for the mother's like domain?
So it's kind of hard to explain, but there's a little bit of like Native American spirituality involved in how the gods of Gira work, or like things where there will be like regional deities, or even like a river itself might have a god that is just god of that river. The three of you, Rowan, Eric, and Silverado, have all ascended to become regional deities, and you have domain over life, or your domain is life. And so clerics or paladins from the region where you have power, where these realm stones, realm altars were installed, in those places, clerics can come to power through, your power, essentially. The way that you guys handled the realm stones and the realm altars set you apart from the power trio, because traditionally every realm altar should only have the insignia of the power trio, and so it grows their power, their sovereignty in the realm. But you decided to make images of yourselves for the altar stones. And those are essentially the most powerful part of that ritual. The stone that is put into the altar stone is usually still a chaos stone. Hasn't necessarily been blessed or given order always.
Okay.
But it's the altar that channels that power. So you guys set up, I think, a handful of altars successfully, depicting yourselves. And as I said at the beginning of the session, more of these altars will continue to be made by Crimbar's artists, and they will depict the three of you. And so these realm altars would be distributed at least throughout this region that has united during this time. So, and I'll, put all this down for you guys as well, because we might come back to these characters at some point for some divine mission or something.
Cool.
You guys basically have divine influence and cultural influence and omniscience over Dunlop City, Dunlop Valley, and and then the two smaller cities that you had installed realm altars at, Stone Fork and Three Hammers. And then, like I had said, if your followings grow, like people, continue to study your teachings, which I imagine they will, because you have an entire battle school set up in your, in your honor, essentially.
And Silverado survived, so he's going to be talking about you guys.
He's going to tell the story, yeah.
Yeah, and he'll be there teaching and, expanding the legacy as well. But I could see the influence growing to different parts of, the Hetlivin Mountains for sure.
Cool.
So you'd be like demigods of Gira, essentially.
It's weird to
Awesome.
see. It was
super
weird
cool.
that Silverado's a living demigod and like he's still this goofy guy.
I love it. I love it so much. I do.
So what's your
And
story?
whichever realm altar, depicts who, those people will, or the people of that, region, that city or whatnot, will kind of personify those traits. So like where Silverado's statue is, people will be like playing pranks on each other, offering each other a lot of drinks and gifts, things like that. Rowan, people might be fair and merciful as well. I think back to when Rowan didn't kill the kind of peasant man who had betrayed
Family.
you all. Instead, gifted them with money and sent him on his way. It's my proudest thing that Rowan did through the whole campaign. Yeah, that was good. So I feel like my favorite. The people would start to exemplify the traits like that, as well as Rowan's severity. And then with Eric Earlsdottir, probably just, I don't know. I don't know exactly.
Yeah,
I had kind of posited this question to you guys a while back, but just kind of the traits of Eric, which I think I also wrote up these things for later on, like when Joffrey is talking to students. And Joffrey would say, "You want me to tell you about Eric Earlsdottir? He is the most noble cleric I've ever met. He always made time for his friends, his community, but also his enemies. In that way, he is a true representation of the power trio. But he was also a true Ghirin in that he coveted rare gems. That nature is in all of us, I think. But Eric also conquered the nature of the realm. He never hesitated to give freely of his money to a good cause or a person in need. And that is Therazessa. Oh yes, and he was a dragon slayer, the most prolific that Gira has ever known. And he slayed many giants. He was as strong as a giant, you know. He still watches this place and protects it with his trident. The school, the valley, Dunlop City, and all of the people until the Great Falls."
Super cool.
And sometimes Silverado's during these stories will pop in randomly from a class and be like, he also was loud as hell. Everyone could hear him all the time. I swear he couldn't be quiet worth a damn. I always had to help him out.
He's the loudest guy to ever wear elven boots.
He fell out of a window, and I swear, like every beast within the region just knew where he was at. It was crazy.
He's the only guy that could be invisible and silent and still fail. He goes, I think I rolled one on a stealth. I was invisible with boots of elven kind, and it was like, you're still like, you're bright. There's like trees flapping around you.
Yeah,
great.
That's Eric.
So, and then the three of you collectively come to be known as the Trident, and the magical trident that Eric possesses, he will hold the spear of it, and then, I guess, logistically, Therazessa would offer to get one to Rowan, and then you would have to wait to give Silverado his, as she had said.
Right.
I gotta die first, but I'm an elf boy. I'm gonna live a while.
So this trident will allow the three of you to reunite for whatever task may require that.
Ooh.
We just kick back every few daws. It's like we just hang out. Like, hey, party. What's up, guys?
Let's go have a party and kill some giants and dragons.
Our weekly meeting. What's going on? Oh, the region's being overthrown again. Okay.
Well, Krim is still out there.
Krim's still alive. I taught some people in weaving combat moves for a giant god that is evil. So normal business as usual.
I gotta say though, if you gotta die, Ben, that's the way to go. You know, solidify yourself in the realm. That's pretty awesome.
Good.
Yeah, I like that. Cool. That's a good ending.
Pretty cool.
I really like Silverado's ending. You know,
I do too.
He always had this childish personality to him, but
I always knew Silverado would be the one to live.
Same.
The one that got away.
Yeah, I always felt like he's just too stubborn to die.
I feel like.
Sorry, the party's not over. The party's not over. Silverado doesn't stop until the party is over, and the party's not over.
The party stops when Silverado dies.
Yeah.
but Silverado will enjoy teaching students. Hopefully he'll get better at talking to people. Probably not. But hopefully Fellet pops in every once in a while and talks to him, He'll be at the battle school and might become a type of pseudo diplomat, hence from being able to speak all languages. If they ever hold peace conferences or such, he would visit them and translate for people that can't understand the languages.
Yeah,
he'll be, since he was told not to teach violence, he's just going to help with the peace side of things, as he's always tried to do but failed greatly at.
I mean, he'd be that like cornerstone that could keep the dwarves and the hobgoblins and the stone giants all allied still, right? He could communicate with all of them.
I feel
but he's not any of them. He doesn't share a bloodline with any of them.
I always felt that one of Silverado's strongest tenets, I guess it would be, like how you envelop life, and Rowan is like strategy and what all of our like demigod powers are based on. I feel like the one that Silverado has, besides being jovial and like connecting, is bonds and friendship with people. So through creating bonds and keeping them strong with groups of races that couldn't be friends before, he'll keep going strong until someone assassinates him eventually. And he knows someone's going to come after him. It's just a thing he's expecting. So he'll keep up on his skills, but I don't know. It's
happened before, so
yeah.
As much as Fellet will allow it, Vincent is going to be keeping an eye on Silverado as well, because he knows Vincent saw all this happen too from the other side, and he knows that Silverado is kind of on his own now, and Vincent's always kind of felt very protective of Silverado. So as much as Fellet will allow, Vincent's going to try to keep an eye out on him in his twilight years as well.
I just thought about it, Ben. What you were saying, what Eric's thing would be. I think Eric's thing was kind of to do what was right, whether or not it was the thing he was supposed to do. So it might be pass along the tenets of knowing what you're supposed to do and what would be the right thing to do, and being able to do what's right in the face of what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I think that's too part of what moved you away from just being a cleric of Therazessa or an angel of Therazessa, because you were not that lawful.
That's it.
Like when she would tell you what to do, you'd be like,
"No,
noted, noted."
I'll keep it under consideration.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true.
Exactly.
It's true. It's funny. I never thought of that he was chaotic. I always thought he was lawful, but maybe he was just like following a different that's interesting.
A little like more neutral. Maybe
when
it came to that, because
that's true. Yeah,
you had a good reason behind doing it, and you thought it was the right thing to do.
You never had a reason like, this is the best thing to do, and this is what people want me to do, but I'm going to do this instead.
Random. This
is what I think we should be doing. Yeah, this is what I think we should do.
You did what you wanted to do was right, and most of the time, doing what's right was what you wanted to do anyway. Not what other people wanted you to do. So you followed your own path. So neutral, I think, fits pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely, like neutral good.
Yeah, maybe maybe it was more neutral good. That's probably right. Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
This whole time, Ben changed your alignment to neutral good, and you just never noticed. You just never looked at it.
Well, he started kind of lawful neutral, so it shifted. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. As you came to have more world experience and giant and dragon slaying experience.
Well, that was pretty great, you guys.
Yeah,
I gotta. Is there a way to export? Like, can I export this like a PDF?
You can export it to your. You can export to your character vault on Roll20. And you can save it. That's what I've done with Silverado, and that's what I've done with the new guy I made.
Can you walk me through how to do that?
So
are we still rolling? Are we live still?
Yeah, we're live. We're just chilling.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. Cool. So go to Tools and Roll20, and then Character Vault.
Everyone gets a Roll20
vault
lesson before we log out.
Yeah.
This is not in the character sheet though. Bodhi? Tools.
No, yeah, Tools, Character Vault.
Character Vault.
And then you can import existing character, and you choose the game it's from. and it should be fairly simple from there. And it will be saved, and then you can export it to another game if you want.
Awesome.
So,
but this like solidifies it in my Roll20
yeah.
profile.
So you can keep them, and even if Ben like deletes the campaign, like we'll still have the characters.
Oh, awesome.
I'll
Okay.
back them up too, but I want to leave that up to you guys as well.
Yeah, this is great.
But
You can.
There's a little bit of just before I forget to mention, there's a little bit of a common thread between the one shot with Vincent trying to figure out how Rispatung has escaped from Grom's Moth, and then with Silverado discovering how to journey between the Chaos Stones, the Realm Stones. So maybe Vincent and Silverado will meet up again. I don't know. That'd be sick.
That would be awesome.
Silverado's like, sorry, students, I gotta take my 1 week vacation to go help Vincent kill a god real quick. I'll be right back. And teleports away.
Get a substitute in here.
I'll still have access to email as he's gone.
Joffrey, can you take my class? I'm going again.
Basket weaving?
Yeah, I'm basket weaving.
Or Joffrey, I don't know how to weave baskets.
No.
So will Silverado be a teacher and a magic shop?
Yeah, bro, I'm down with that.
I feel like
in a school like this, it's not like our schools where you have students like sitting around all day being bored AF. It's like maybe you'll pop in for like a seminar on the weekends or something. You know, it's cool stuff.
Besides, man, they all teachers need a second job. They don't pay them squat.
Yeah. So Silverado would be like he would have the prices be like at cost for materials, and then he'll have like a price above that, and he'll give discounts to adventurers and people who are going along the paths and doing good and all that. He's going to be very flexible, of course, because it's Silverado. So
you got that Saganth the Dragon Horde, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if I need money at all anymore.
I think you'll be all right.
I literally do rush orders for people.
So if Silverado was to go back, our bodies are gone from that where we left the Storm Giant.
Yeah, they'd be beyond recovery.
Right on. Yeah. No, I was just thinking like everything that we had went with us wherever we went.
Yeah, I was gonna do a thing where like whatever was attuned to you would pass on to the next world. That's probably what I'll do like in the future.
Sure.
But you know, we're just playing it out, and that worked fine too.
Okay.
It's cool. No, it's good.
I do give you to a grave along with Vincent at a sort of hill right next to the battle school that students can visit and pay homage to.
Save a spot for yourself as well.
Yeah. There's an empty grave right next to all of them.
Savage.
That's so morbid.
my last will includes my black book of people that friends that I've met that have died, and you guys are now in there. But whoever among my close circle of friends that is alive when I die gets my black book, and they can then shuffle it around, as is my diaries and journals of my adventures and stories I've written down from my life. Maybe Silverado go visit his family once, tell him what the hell has happened to him since he left. Like, I'm a demigod of a region now. It's crazy. People listen to me. I have influence. It's weird. I don't like it.
His family's all like, what?
You're lying. That's not the truth.
And beyond the three of you, as far as the world goes, basically Nimnai Hetlevin is pulled into the sky by Anam and becomes his crystal palace once again. So as time continues, Nimnai Hetlevin, the elven city, has been lost to the giants and is now Anam's floating city and is the site of the Great Falls.
Somewhere we never got there, so we didn't get a chance to, right?
Never visited.
Can't do it all.
It was upon someone else to save that region. They must have failed.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
We've set the bar high, guys. We got to beat level 14 now.
Oh,
I
thought we
think
decided
you guys full on made it to 14 because you had accumulated the, necessary.
We died
experience and
heroically,
milestones or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, I just mean like next campaign we got to get past level 14 now. We got to setting the bar high.
Yeah, hella.
That's the goal.
We'll start in the new year with the new campaign. I'm working some things up. I don't know. Next week we could play like a Christmas one shot if you guys still want a game. Figure something
Sure.
out.
Yeah, I'm down.
Christmas one shot.
So we are taking the 20th and 27th off,
Yeah.
right?
I think we
Take a
said that,
couple
right?
weeks
Yeah.
off and
Yeah.
start again fresh
Yeah.
in the new year.
So start the new campaign on the 3rd.
Yes. Yep.
Awesome. That sounds great.
We're probably looking at alternating weeks once we start again. Third,
Sounds good.
starting with the 3rd and then every other week.
Okay. Cool.
Very good. Good game, guys.
Yeah, man.
Good
Ditto.
campaign.
That was great. Yeah, it was a great campaign, man. That's good.
It's a great campaign, man. It's a lot of fun,
My
man.
first character ever survived to the end of a
You
campaign.
guys made it great. You guys are the ones that steered it the whole way. So, I mean, like I was telling you guys, I thought we'd be to Nimni Headlevin by like level 3 to 6, like first starting out, and then
No,
things just kept
Just
getting.
never got there.
we never left Dunlop's.
We spent, I didn't, why would we leave Dunlop's? We spent frickin' the first year
Yeah.
just trying to get there.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
there was
Remember
plenty
that?
to
Every
do.
time we'd go to try to go to Dunlop's, we'd get caught up with something else. It took us like months to get to Dunlop's.
I think we killed 5 dragons around Dunlop's.
I killed a dragon, Soul.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Dragons, held off a hobgoblin invasion.
That's it.
Brought
Giants.
peace to the between the giants, the hobgoblins, and the dwarves.
Beholders.
Beholder,
Took out a
UNT.
beholder.
a Beholder Dream,
Yeah, the Beholder Dream.
cured a
The
man of
UNT.
insanity.
Saved
Rakshasa.
Silverado from a curse.
Yeah.
Where I think that was the closest Silverado ever came to dying, was that curse.
Well, he did die, like briefly, right? Didn't we have to go back and get him? Was that when he
No,
died?
that was when
Oh,
I
that was
a
That was from the dragon. That was from
That was
the one of the sister dragons. Yeah.
That's right. Vincent, you didn't die that time. Vincent saved you when he like sacrificed.
So
And Eric and Vincent single-handedly killed 2 young white dragons, just the 2 of them.
That.
in
pretty cool.
regards to when Silverado was under that curse, I planned out a really sad scene of me going off to a hillside and withering away on a tree stump and channeling my stillness of mind into my bead that I would then have as a magic item that I would give to one of you that will allow you to nullify a frightened or charmed condition like once a day or something as a bonus action. But I never died and we didn't have to have that really sad scene. You got through it all right.
You missed some primo content there.
Yeah, missing some primo content.
Silverado's friends kept bailing him out too.
Yeah, you guys saved my ass so many times.
Same.
Absolutely.
Same. I had a lot of fun playing Rowan because he's so cocky, but he almost died several times because he's so cocky.
I feel like an idiot. I just discovered on the weekend mass healing word, 3rd level spell. I should have had that in my back pocket forever. Just be like, here you go, guys. Boom.
Next campaign, when all 3 of us play clerics of ourselves, we can
Right? You were
I'll
too
play
busy
a-
dealing
a-
out mad damage though.
play a war cleric of Rowan. You could play a life cleric of Eric, and a trickery cleric of Silverado.
We should totally do that.
That would be interesting.
Changing characters right now, guys.
No, we're gonna be a sorcerer next time.
It'll be a short campaign. And will kill us all immediately. And like, oh,
Yeah, it's like,
You
no, we're
died.
not doing that.
So a one shot next week? Is that what we're saying? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
maybe that is the one shot. 'Cause we're all clerics of ourselves.
Do
We should switch it around though. Like I'll play a cleric of Silverado, you play a cleric of there's
Yeah.
and Eric play a cleric of Rowan.
that's it.
Oh well.
Oh man,
Good campaign.
That was great.
Good campaign.
Really great.
look forward to the new year. I can't wait to start the next one.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good game, guys.
it's great. Let us know what you want us to, what we need to make, Ben, and we'll the 3 of us will scheme before Monday.
As we always do.
As we've been doing.
Until next time, the adventure continues.
Thanks for listening, everybody, or everyone out there.
Bye
Yeah, lost.
bye.